Good morning, GLTD family. Welcome back. My name is Jane. Today I want to discuss motivation. I don't know how I came across this girl yesterday, but I did. And there's a YouTuber called Ashley Sahabian. She's a young motivational speaker, really young, or looks really young. And for some reason, I found one of her videos. It was in my related videos over here on the side, and the ones that you see over here on the side or on the bottom, depending on what device you're watching. And so I clicked on it because I wanted to hear what she was talking about. And the video I saw yesterday was about time, that you think you have time or something like that. And I felt like that's been a universal message. I feel like that's a message, I've been giving myself for, years now. But, I find it inspiring when I see young people get it, when they're that young. It's because, when we're young, we think we have lots of time, and even though we can understand that our time is limited, to feel that our time is limited, two different things. And so her video really spoke to me, so I posted it on my Facebook page yesterday. But anyways, today it's a video she did about motivation that I heard yesterday, and I've been thinking about it, and I'm still chewing on it. I'm not quite sure I'm all the way thought out about what she said, and so I think I want to share it with y'all because that's what I'm going to be thinking about today, and maybe you can share some of your insights about it and what you think about it. I will post her video down below, the link to it, and it's called Can You Hear Yourself? Motivational video. And what I want to say is that she quotes in one of her quotes in there is, motivation doesn't work without emotion. Motivation doesn't work without emotion is her premise. And what's funny is that I'm always hearing, as I get older, I hear and read books that almost make you afraid of your feelings, right? Because they're so temporary. Everything feels so temporary. The messages we get is that everything is temporary. And so instead of wanting to be happy all the time, instead of choosing to be happy, that the message should be, accept, how you feel. Even if you feel sad today, go ahead and accept it. And that's great. But nobody talks about getting through it, right? I feel like, yeah, we can accept that we're sad, but I think that just staying there, in the acceptance of sadness and the acceptance of depression, just because it's a human emotion, is there can be danger there. There needs to be some kind of strategy to get yourself, tie on your boots and get yourself up by the bootstraps. And I think that, at least in my life, I feel like that's what's got me through things. It's not sitting in there. It's one thing to say, you know what, I'm sad, and I recognize that I'm sad. And I think it's okay to be sad because I'm human, and humans are made up of lots of emotions. And why are we going to say the only thing we're going to allow ourselves to feel is happiness as humans? If we're not happy, then we're wrong. If we're not happy, then we're making wrong choices. And that, just like the danger is to live in, an acceptance of depression, I think it's also dangerous to always be in chase of happiness. And I think what when I heard her say motivation doesn't work without emotion, I was like, okay, motivation doesn't work without emotion. What is that? What is that? What does that mean to me? And then she goes, later on in the video, she says, motivation is dead unless we give it life. And the only way we give it life is that we create it through love from the inside. Now, I'm paraphrasing here. She didn't say it like this. But those are the things that stood out with me. Because, as you know, I do believe that if we can get back to the love of self, if we can get back to the love of other, that helps us get through a lot of misunderstandings, get through a lot of emotions where we have resentment and anger and hurt, you know, jealousy, all the emotions that we have as humans, that we can say, yes, I have that. I'm a human, so I feel those things. But that doesn't mean because I feel those things, that's my best self. If I'm feeling jealous, if I'm feeling hurt, angry, vengeful, resentful, I don't think that's my best self. And just because I'm a human and feel those things doesn't mean that I should, you know, that I can say, oh, I accept that I'm going to sit with this. No, I'm going to look for my best self, in my opinion. In my opinion. You know, she says, stop watching motivational videos every day, because if you're watching, you're not creating. And that, okay. So I'm thinking and wanting to talk to you about that. Stop watching motivational videos every day, because if you're watching, you're not creating. And so I'm going to piggyback on that, because I want to hear from you. You know, there are people who do not, who do watch, whether it's TV, whether it's videos, or even workout videos. Have you ever bought a workout video system and sat there and watched it, and you didn't get up and do it with the video? You just sat there and you watched it, right? And you said, I want to lose weight, but I'm going to watch other people losing weight. I want to create, but I'm going to watch how other people are doing it. You know, I'm going to watch other people creating. So where is the step between you deciding to create yourself and motivation? And if motivation doesn't work without emotion, right? And if motivation and if emotion, you know, comes from, and creation come from love, you know, where do you connect the dots for you? So I have felt, and I feel like the green lighters too, all of us have felt we're on some path towards creation. That's why we make these videos, you know? This is why we share our green light with you. You know, there's a lot of people would think this is vanity. Oh, you just want people to watch you. You just want people hear what you have to say. You just want, you know, to be here, get the accolades. I'm going to speak for myself, and I know from the girls that are with me, the ladies that are with me, because I know them, they're my friends. We're not doing this for the accolade. This is not about vanity. This is about creating. And our videos are about putting emotion into motivation. And it's not just about sitting and watching each other. It's about listening and getting, you know, learning. When I watch all the other ladies' videos, I'm learning something about them. I am hearing this story. I'm feeling the connection of how their story fits with my story. You know, how we're walking together or separately. You know, how we're the same and how we're different. And so my question is to you, are you just sitting here watching, or are you creating? And if you're creating, I'm inviting you to share it with us. I want to know what you're creating. Are you painting? Are you writing? Are you crafting? Are you quilting? You know, are you making videos and you haven't told anybody? Are you creating music? You know, are you creating a home? You know, I think creating a home life that is like is a place of refuge for your family when they come home. When people come home, your loved ones come home, H-O-M-E. Have you created a space that feels like sanctuary to them? That is art to me. That is motivation. Where you drive up into a home and already from the outside, you can tell it says welcome. You can already feel that there's love here. And you want to stay there and you want to hang out with those people because you feel that love. Because those people have created that space with love. Stop watching motivational videos every day, because if you're watching, you're not creating. I don't know how true that is. There's some of it true, obviously, as we said. You know, you're a couch potato. You're not living life. You're watching somebody else's life. I invite you to create your own life today. I invite you to share with us. I would love to hear what your thoughts are. I would love to see what you're creating. And If something's keeping you back and making you afraid, know that you're not the only one. You're not the only one. I have been vlogging on YouTube. I write my thoughts on Facebook. I've started storytelling on a blog I just started recently. I'm creating because I feel like I need to. Not because I want somebody to read my stuff or see my stuff or hear my stuff and have you tell me, oh, I love you, Jane. You're so awesome. You're so smart. No, because I need to create to show you I'm just like you. And because I'm looking for connections with you. Because through my art, I'm looking for connection. And that's how I get back to love. To find a way to connect with you. To find some medium that speaks to you, whether it's my vlogs, my blogs, my Facebook, something, our conversations. Somehow, I'm connecting with you. And we get back to love. You're having a little bit of trouble. Let me clarify. I'm asking you, what are you creating? And why are you creating it? Are you creating a new body for love of self, for love of others? Are you creating a new home for love of self, for love of others? Are you creating art for love of self, for love of others? What are you creating? And if you're not, what's stopping you? Come on and join us. Now I'll let you go. Anyways, that's how I'm greenlighting my day. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this video after you watch it. If you could comment. I'm not talking about my video. It'd be nice for you to listen to my video, but if you could just watch this girl's video. It's like, I don't know, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, no, 4 minutes, 5 minutes long. I'm way longer. If you can watch it and share your thoughts with me, I'd love to hear it. So I hope that you find your motivation, your inspiration, whatever it takes to get you up off the couch and stop just watching but creating. I'd love to hear about it. Anyways, I hope you have a great day. Make it green, people. Make it very green. Love you.